Perek Chelik, Daf Tzadi Hey, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Yair Rafael ben Shulamis. A verse in Yeshaya states, Od Hayom ben Nov la'amod. Rav Huna explains Sancheriev's astrologers advised him to attack Yerushalayim the last day the Jews were culpable for the sin of Nov. He built a mound of rugs to see into the city above the wall. It seems small, unnecessary to attack immediately. Rav Papa deduced from the fact that his army was vanquished that night, a delayed judgment is a cancelled judgment. David was to some extent responsible for the massacre of Nov because he lied claiming he was requesting supplies as an emissary of Shaul. The Gemara mentions his punishment. A verse in Shmuel states, V'yishbi b'Nov. It refers to a Philistine warrior, a brother of Goliath, who threatened David HaMelech because of his role in the Nov massacre. Avishai ben Tzruya saved him. Hashem allowed him to choose his punishment, either destruction of his descendants or being taken captive. He chose the second. David was hunting. The Satan disguised himself as a deer who led him to the land of the Philistines. He was spotted there by Yishbi, who attempted to crush him under an olive press, but Hashem saved him miraculously by softening the earth under him. Avishai ben Tzruya was washing for Shabbos when he either noticed blood stains in the water or a dove thrashing in his presence. He sensed something was wrong, but his only form of transportation was the king's donkey, which was permitted to him to save the king. Arpa, Yishbi's mother, threw a sharp spindle to kill him but missed. He used it to kill her. Yishbi saw Avishai, so he threw David in the air to fall on his spear. Avishai used the Shema Meforish to suspend him, and a second time to land him a distance from Yishbi, who pursued them. Weakened by the news of his mother's death, they were able to kill him. From now on, his soldiers swore they would not go out with him to battle, not to expose him to danger. Avishai was one of the three that the land contracted on his behalf to reach his destination more quickly. The other two were Yaakov and Eliezer Eved Avram. Eliezer to be present at the well when Rivka arrived, and Yaakov so he would pray in Beis El, Yerushalayim. The sun that set early rose prematurely to heal his limp from the injury to his Gid Nashe. David was advised by Avishai to forego his descendants rather than his own life. When Achaziah died, his mother, Athaliah, destroyed the entire royal family except for Yoash. One Kayin, Evyasar, survived the massacre of Nov, therefore one of his descendants survived her massacre. Gemara describes Sancherib's army. 45,000 princesses in golden chariots traveled with their wives and harlots, confident of an easy victory. 80,000 soldiers in coats of mail, 60,000 swordmen, running in front of him, and the rest cavalry. Just as Avram's victory over the four kings was miraculous, this war and the future war of Gog and Magog will be won miraculously. The first wave of soldiers swam across the Jordan. The second waded, and the third raised dust with their feet because the river dried. Question. Apparently their numbers exceeded 185,000. The answer. Rabbi Avo stated this numbered only his commanders. Question. How did the angel punish them? Answer. Number one, Rabbi Eliezer explained by his hand, Vayaras hayad hachazakah, the hand that will be used in the future. Number two, Rabbi Yeshua explained by his finger, Etzba Elohim He. Number three, Rabbi Eliezer ben Osh Rabbi Yossi Aglili explained Hashem's sword from Sheshes Yimei Bereshis. Number four, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai explained that Hashem told Gabriel to destroy them on his way to ripen fruits. They were so vulnerable he did not have to confront them directly. Number five, Yesh Omrim, a minimal action of breathing into their nostrils by Gabriel, killed them. Number six, Rabbi Yirmiyah bar Abba explained by clapping their hands, a more indirect action than breathing. Number seven, Rabbi Yitzchak Nafka explained he removed their inability to hear the deafening song of the Chayos, the highest level of angels. Question. How many soldiers remained after the onslaught? Answer. Number one, Rav claimed 10. Number two, Shmuel claimed 9. 3, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi claimed 14. Number 4, Rabbi Yochanan claims Sanhedrin, his 2 sons, and Nebuchadnezzar and Nebuzaradan. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe and become a sponsor. A good vach and a good chodesh.